Hello everyone, this is Tailspin109 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last video, we got the Tune of Currents, which helped us get to Restoration Wall to fix the tuning nut, so that we can enter our next dungeon, Skull Dungeon. Unlike the third dungeon, this one is actually a very linear dungeon. Like, there's almost no branching paths whatsoever. It still has some puzzles to try and trick with us though, and hey, this looks like an arrow. I think I was lied to. You liar. Well, it is lava. I guess I should have expected no less from lava. Why would it want to be truthful to me? It wants me to suffer. Oh, these fire bats are annoying. They just love trying to descend upon you, and you can't hurt them in their fire form. So you generally have to avoid them until they lose their flames. Then you could kill them. Alright, what's in here? The compass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chests. So we have plenty to find. Oh, and here we go. Puzzle time. This, of course, needs to be in blue, as indicated. So here we are with a little block puzzle. We're gonna have to mess around with this a little. But by this point, you probably have an idea on how to work this out. And there's our first key. So yay for block puzzles. They are a thing. Alright. Now we can progress onward. We're basically just going to be going down one path for the rest of the dungeon, I believe. It does get tricky though, all the same. Just because it's linear doesn't mean it's going to be easy. This is the fourth dungeon in the game after all, and the third dungeon did give quite a bit to grief over. There we go. Found my way through. Alright, let's move on. I wish I had a boomerang so that I could get some fairies from, like, the bubbles. But alas, I don't have that. We'll go this way first. And here is... Oh, really? The chest was over there. But while we're here, that's a Moldorm. I don't like it. Oh, cool, I did it. Another key! Now, I don't actually want to hit this yet because I want to get that chest. It is like 95% going to be the map. 95% sure. You'd think the first path would be the optional path, not the second. But whatever. Give me my map so I can show everyone the actual map on like the... no wait, third dungeon was compass. So, yeah, we've got a decently sized dungeon here. The basement's not much to look at, but the first floor is going to take us some time. Alright, back to business. And hit this. Okay, there we go. Moving on. We're actually going to make progress with this music. I kind of like this music, but at the same time, I think it sounds kind of funny. Anyone else think that? I don't know. It is still a pretty nice track, though. And blade traps. And you know what? If we just drop a Sensi, can we lure him into the lava? We can. That is great. Yeah, that's what you can use Sensis for when you're not shooting them as a weapon. Pretty handy, honestly. Okay, no, we can't move that. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to shoot these guys, so that's darny doodle. Oh well, let's just move this, and then we're going to have to quickly make our way over before the lava reheats itself. These sequences are kind of cool, and they definitely get tougher the farther in you get. That's a reintroduction to it. The last time we saw it was trying to get the flippers. This shows how it's going to be incorporated into this dungeon, though. Stop it. I'm really glad I got that potion, because I'm not doing very well health-wise. I'm really not. I don't suppose I'll get something if I knock you guys... No, okay. Oh, look, it's another puzzle. Let's create the formation shown. Alright. Be careful. There we go. Fun little puzzle. Not terribly tricky, but those are kind of fun to pull off. Now, this room, if I recall... okay, no, it's later. But we still have to solve a block puzzle in order to open this gate. And, this one's kind of mean because look at these broken tiles and these blade traps. We actually have a lot to worry about here. An awful lot. Darn it. Whew! Okay. Nerve-wracking. But, oh, we got it. That's kind of tricky, especially to do without getting hurt. Oh, this is a cool looking room. I don't want to die. Give me that. There we go. Unfortunately, we still have the beeping sound. Ugh! Just had to fall into the lava, didn't it? Oh gosh. There we go. A timing puzzle. It's kind of cool what they do with the stuff, even if it is starting to get a little repetitious. Alright, but we have a key, so let's get a move on. Okay, before I do that. Okay, that's why we need the key. Give me... Alright, well at least it's not beeping anymore. That's something. Ugh, thank goodness. I need a fairy. Boy. We're going to have to kill these things. I failed. I failed. Now we have to redo it again. This is the problem with the rebounding seeds. You can't shoot another one until it's fully gone. And it takes so long to go back! Thing is, the other seeds aren't going to hurt quite as much, so I hope these guys don't respawn. Okay, they don't. Thank goodness. It's a shooting gallery, though. That's a little... something strange for a dungeon, but it's still kind of cool. Can I get that heart from here? Yes, I can! How nice. Is there a fairy in here? Yes, there is! And this time you did not get away from me so easily. Alright, more platforming. Because it's a lava dungeon, we need to have some platform. Except the platforming here is actually kind of hard. There we go, okay. Alright, we'll be okay now. Don't have a key, so goodbye. Alright, hang on. I do not want you flying about. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta do this. It's another color puzzle. These kind of color puzzles usually aren't that hard. Generally, they're kind of cool though. They're different from many Zelda games, honestly. So it's nice to have something that stands out. Even though they're usually some of the easier puzzles in this game. Can you guess what item we're getting yet? It's similar to what we normally see in Zelda games, but different at the same time. Here's the mini-boss. This is an Armless Knight. My mighty sword and mighty shield shall crush you. His sword comes to life and starts chasing us, so we need to lure it into this guy, which is hard because every time it's about to hit him, he seems to change direction. So this fight gets kind of annoying. After 4 hits of this, the shield will break and he'll get mad and just try and ram us instead. Or 3. No! My mighty sword is broken! You'll pay for this! Let me equip this ring. Because it'll make things faster. See? It made things fast. But I can unequip it now, because honestly, it doesn't take too much to hurt the enemies in this. It really doesn't. And... hi, ow. We're about to get our... I can't believe you can get knocked off of that. Oh. And what would you do if you don't have bombs? Why, take the teleporter and leave the dungeon. Here it is. These puzzles are color mazes. You need to walk around the dungeon in the room in a certain way so that you fill up every single one of these squares. If you make one mistake, you gotta do it all over again. And these can get very tricky, although this first one shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, this first one is not that hard. But these can get pretty tough later on. And here's our dungeon item, the switch hook. It's similar to the hook shot, except instead of drawing you to something, you kind of trade places, which allows for more unique kinds of puzzles as opposed to a standard hook shot, which means room to make things more difficult. But for now, we're going to use it in simple ways. Ow. Such as this. We'll find more complicated uses for it at a later time. Okay, and... yeah, we're already at a puzzle. We are already at a puzzle. There. Okay, so we need to keep this switch down, so we're gonna do that. Okay, maybe that wasn't very difficult, but they get harder. I promise. I promise they do. This is a puzzle game. It's still more variety than what Oracle Seasons had, and greater number of puzzles than Oracle Seasons had, so still got that going for it. Alright, now we are finally in the basement, which means there shouldn't be many chests left. Yeah, not many. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. At least I didn't fall in the lava. Alright, so here we go with another puzzle. Switch, but we can't reach it, so we're just gonna use our switch hook to switch places with everything in sight. You need to keep that pot there or this puzzle's not doable. Alright. But we still can't get across, so we need to do a little more swapping to get through. There we go. It's a little more cumbersome than the other puzzles we've dealt with so far. Alright. Oh no, is it time for platforming? Platforming in Zelda games can be hard. Oh, no. This is more switch hook business. They really want you to realize the capabilities of the switch hook. They make you use it a lot, don't they? Alright, cool. And, oh, it's one of these kind of rooms where hitting this switches the color of the... How was I supposed to know he was standing on there? Oh, hello? Switch, thank you. Oh, come on. I should have been able to take care of that easily. And there we go. Next up is... what? Anything big? Nope, not quite. Oh no, and this room has mold orms. You know I don't like mold orms. This room is much bigger and as such much more confusing, and since it's got mold orms, it's very easy to get knocked off and ruin your entire pattern. I hate mold orms. Let me kill you. There. At least I don't have to worry about them now. What do I want to do here? I think I want to go this way. I don't actually quite remember what I want to do here. I think I'm doing alright. Yeah, and then we do this. Does this look confusing? It can be a lot to take in. I'm honestly surprised I did that the first try. Nice puzzle though. It might keep you thinking for a while, especially your first time playing. I can't tell you what I did though. I was just kind of trying to go through emotion. Just memorize the path I went. You can look at this video hundreds of times if you wish. It can be tricky. I probably should switch hook him, but I didn't. You can switch hook enemies too. Anyways, we gotta still pick up our little boss key. So let's go and do that. More switch hooking. And we still gotta make a jump. Jump! We made it! Alright, last part of the dungeon. Let's see how devious it gets. I remember this ends with a switch hook puzzle, and this one can actually be, kind of hard to figure out. There we go. And we gotta be quick here, because look! Alright. This one's gonna want us to use our switch hook. And, of course, not get murdered by Keys. Oh my gosh, that was annoying. So yeah, we're just gonna use this to travel by and hope we don't get hit by a Keys, because if we get hit by a Keys, we're probably gonna fall in the lava and have to reset the room. I don't want to do that. So no more Keys, please. Oh. Okay. Now just don't mess up the jump. What did I just say? I can't believe I just did that. I'm disheartened. That should not have happened. Alright, switch hook time. There we go. Okay, what's my punishment if I mess it up again? We'll have to find out because I didn't mess up. Alright, here we go. One final switch hook puzzle, and we're really going to have to maneuver around these pots properly. So what we want to do, I think, is move this here, and let's switch hook over. And we don't want to switch hook this. We want to keep that pot there to keep the chest here. And then hold on. No. I think I actually messed it up. Yep, I made a mistake. That wasn't right. This isn't a very easy one. Yeah, okay. There we go. This is what we want to do. So yeah, this can actually be a pretty devious switch hook puzzle. You actually do need to concentrate on this one, or you will make a mistake. And the answer might not be so apparently obvious at first, but there we go. The boss key. Now we can fight the boss. And then the dungeon is through. So yeah, there were actually a lot of puzzles in this dungeon. Of they repeated, but they gradually got tougher as time went on, and there were some interesting ones here. It's linear, but that allows it to focus a little more on unique styled rooms, where you need to concentrate in different ways. I like it. Not every dungeon has to be solely a labyrinth. Alright, let's just fight the boss. And you know what? I want to end this faster, so Power Ring. We're gonna fight Ice Swords, like a Patra. And we need to try and grab onto him so that we can then slash at him afterwards. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. Oh gosh. Am I actually gonna die? There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's easy to end up being a little too reckless in that fight, but hey, there we go. That's the dungeon. This is a fun one. It's got a lot of different puzzles, but the dungeons are gonna get a lot more perplexing after this one. They really pick up in difficulty after the 4th one. Oh boy, I'm almost afraid for the 5th dungeon. I always forget how that one goes.
I'm remembering more and more. The ridge north of Nero's house must be related to the essences.
Whatever you say, but I'm gonna close this up for now. Next video, we've got a lot more traveling to do. Until then, though, this has been TailsFan109, and have a nice day.